I'm Pam Heller, AccuQuilt cutting expert.
And I'm Erica Botker, AccuQuilt Corporate Marketing Specialist.
Erica, you know, one of the things that everyone can use is better sleep.
Oh, yes.
Think about those times you've tossed and turned all night because just that little sliver of light is shining in your room.
That's right. Well, AccuQuilt is helping you get the rest you need with the new Go Eye Mask die. Now, it's on a 6x12 die board, so it goes through all of the Go cutters, including the Go Me, and it'll go through a studio cutter with the appropriate adapter. Now, of course, AccuQuilt, you can always cut 6 layers of cotton, but today we're going to add a layer of batting between our fabrics, which lets you cut all the pieces that you need for your eye mask.
Now, think outside the box when it comes to fabric. Maybe cotton on one side and flannel on the other side, or use your scraps, or maybe denim for that outer layer.
I hadn't thought about that. And while you can use it for a sleep mask, think about other uses for it. What about a therapeutic mask that can be used either warm or cold?
That's right. You can fill your mask with rice and put it in the freezer.
I love that
to
idea.
help you with headaches. You could also use a little scented lavender to help relieve stress.
Very nice.
So kind of fun.
Or you could also use the dye to create masks for kids.
Oh, perfect.
So think about a superhero theme, or maybe Mardi Gras with feathers and sequins. AccuQuilt dyes make quick work of cutting things like craft foam and cardstock as well.
All right, Erica, let's cut one and show our viewers today how easy they are to make, all right?
Perfect.
So first of all, we are gonna start by laying our outer fabrics.
Okay.
So look at, Erica picked this cute fabric, I love it. Little
I love
sloth
it.
sleeping.
In pajamas.
In pajamas. All right, so we've laid out the batting.
Right.
And then our outer pieces are right sides together.
Perfect.
That way when we cut it, we can add the straps, sew it, and turn it in.
Perfect.
All right, so let's put our cutting mat on top. Today we're using our Go Big, but you could use any of our cutters.
That's right. But we're talking about rest, so we're gonna give our arms a rest by using the Go Big.
Yes. Okay, look at how fast and easy that was. So we're gonna give it some love. We're gonna slide this mat, don't lift.
Now, our shapes are cut. Now we're going to need ties or some way to hold it on your head. So you could use ribbons or fabric ties like we did on this one,
Right.
or elastic. We've got elastic straps, or you could even use some ribbons. Now we've also got some little ear elastics. These are left over from making masks.
Oh, sure.
Probably a lot of us have these in our stash, so why not put them to good use? So what we're gonna do is open up. We're just gonna do one end at a time because we took so much care to put these together. We're gonna peel this back and we're gonna put our elastics here on either side
Great.
and then pull it on back over to cover them up because we want them on the outside of the mask.
Correct.
And you know what's gonna happen next, right?
This here we're gonna pin.
We're gonna pin those in place.
And actually, when I made this one, I pinned it as well. I really wanted it to stay.
You want them to stay in place, otherwise they're going to get pushed around by your foot maybe, or you want them there in place.
Perfect.
Then we're going to go ahead and turn it around, and we can do the same thing on the other side.
And these are so quick and easy. So
They're
think about
so-
what a fun gift this would be for maybe somebody who's had surgery or
Oh, that's a great idea, Pam.
you know, just needs some little extra
Put it in with a little care basket, maybe for a new mom or for a new grandma, or maybe a new dad.
Yeah, there we go. Little chocolate.
A little chocolate, a little spa, some little spa hand cream, and okay. Then I would just go ahead and add one more piece right here, just because I want to make sure that it holds together.
Okay.
Now when we go ahead and sew it together, we want to leave an opening a couple inches wide at the top so that we can turn it right side out.
Perfect.
Okay? And we're just going to use a 1/4 inch seam allowance.
All right. All right. So we're going to let you sew.
Okay?
Now, Erica, when you sewed that, I noticed you backstitched at the beginning and the end.
I did. We're going to turn it right side out. It's just going to make it a little easier for us. Let's get this. Now, when I do mine, Pam and I differ on this, but when I do mine, I like to make a couple of little snips.
She comes from a garment sewing background.
And so to me, it feels comfy to go ahead and clip these little seams, but you want to be sure that you don't clip through
The
your
seam
stitches.
allowance.
That's right.
And that's going to just help that eye mask lay flat. Okay.
Okay, so now we're ready to turn it right side out.
Perfect.
Do you want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
And then we have our little purple thing.
We do. We have our little purple thing. We're going to use this to stick it out, and whatever you have to make sure you get those curves all nice and smoothed out for you.
Right. And the great thing about this is, gosh, what a really great way to use up your scraps and
It
your
really
stash.
is. It really is. If you've made baby quilts and you've got flannel, flannel's really nice and soft for next to your face, but you know, you could use cuddle fabric, or you could use a lot of different things right up nice and soft. And then I like to go around the outside and just press it so that I've got a nice seam.
Yes, give
It's
it a
nice
good
and
press.
smooth. Give it a nice press around the edges. And then we're going to turn that seam allowance that we left open where we turned it, we're going to turn that inside and press it down. And then we'll just go back through and do a nice little top stitch. And that is going to hold it right down and in place. Keep the whole thing put together, because otherwise you'd have to take the time to hand stitch that.
Oh, we don't do that.
No, that takes away from it being a fast and easy project right there.
There you go.
Okay, Peachy. Peachy, get it? Peachy.
I got it.
And we're done.
Ta-da.
Our threads. Okay, there we go. How fun is that?
That's terrific.
Super ready to go to bed.
There you go.
All right, if you want to embellish your eye mask, the space on the eye mask would definitely fit a lot of applique shapes that are 2.5 inches or smaller.
Right.
Also, that would include the 2-inch classic alphabet.
Right.
Or the little snowflakes from the mittens die. We've got some little hearts, some flowers, small pumpkins, even a little spider if you turned it just the
I
right
know.
way.
I thought about that
For a little Halloween one. You could also do some embroidery on it. You
Right.
could personalize it somehow.
It would be really
A
fun.
lot of fun.
The new Go Eye Mask die can be used both for functional and whimsical projects, because at AccuQuilt we help you cut time.
So you can quilt more.